Okay, is this thing on? Yes, it is. So it's gonna be talking headpiece. Yes, we'll talk about God in this one. And got energy drink is pouring out rain. Not fun to do when you're on an e-bike, but hey, I want caffeine. I made a video not too long ago about how I quit caffeine. That did not last that long. That lasted like a month, and I went right back to the caffeine. It's just you can't beat a good energy drink first thing in the morning. So anywho, back into it. It's crazy to me that there are people who believe in like karma and all this other stuff, and yet they will not believe in God or Jesus Christ, and they're like, well, that can't be real. But then yet they believe in karma and all this other stuff, which I go on a whole theological debate with that, but I won't in this video. So for the sake of this, we'll just run a time lapse of my life from when I first started the channel, which was I don't remember when. I don't even want to look. It's kind of like I want to say it's been 2 years. It could be 3 or 4 years that when I started this, which would be crazy to me. So when I first started the channel, I was alcoholic, used a lot of weed, and also financially like all over the place because of various things that happened in my life. And I hit rock bottom at some point during this YouTube channel, had a whole mental breakdown, job wasn't paying enough, and it was just a headache. Started cleaning up my life, stopped alcohol use, stopped weed usage, grew closer to God, started reading the Bible more. From there, slowly things started to get better. I got a job at Tops, which was crappy, part-time job, but it was still better than no job. And then I got a job at Dollar General, started working at Dollar General. That made a decent amount of money, but I got tired of it. It wasn't enough money for me at the time. So then I got a job at Flexivit. Now I work Flexivit and DG. I work two jobs. I am also now married, which I got married December 4th, which is crazy to think because of the fact that when I was 15, I told myself I would never get married, or I could never get married, is what I mean. And I'm like, yeah, if I got married, hopefully it'd be before I'm 26. Well, I got married at 25 years old, right before I turned 26 on March 10th. So that's just crazy how that worked out. I say crazy, but God's plan probably in that. Like just showing me He's been there every step of the way. Now I'm financially like doing pretty good. We're mentally a whole lot better. Channel is doing a whole lot better. I'm able to do more things I enjoy, and I'm not just stuck in front of a computer all day. I used to play video games all the time. Now I do the pepper growing stuff. I do the e-bike stuff. Speak of, we have a Tulare MX-5 coming. I'll be reviewing that soon. But it's just weird to me how people will like they won't give God or Jesus a chance. They stuck in their way. They're like, oh yeah, no, that's nonsense. It's fairy tales or not human made book. I forget the terminology people say to me all the time about it, but it's like okay, I get where you're coming from if you grew up not like in it, or if you're church hurt. There are people who are church hurt. I'm one of those people. I could never fit in with my church, so that was a thing. Let's say, okay, when I hit rock bottom and I started going back to Jesus Christ and the Bible, things started to get better. Now that does not mean that's always the case. Now, like I have a job and all that, like two jobs. I have my wife and things are looking really good. God could take that away tomorrow. I could get killed tomorrow. My wife could get killed tomorrow. I could lose both jobs. I could lose a job. I could lose the house. A tornado could come through and like there's so many things that can happen, but nothing is set in stone or guaranteed. Just read the book of Job for stuff on that. But that doesn't mean that God's not there either. God's always going to be there no matter if you're at rock bottom or at the top of your game or you're making millions of dollars or whatever the case may be, or if your mother's dying, whatever. It's this weird conception that people have that, well, things are going bad, it's God's fault. I was one of those people I used to think that, and that's not the case. It's probably decisions you made or God's testing you, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel, whether that be for this life or the next life. Don't know. I just wanted to make this video. It was a whole random like rant, but it's been like in my mind for a while where I'm like, I need to make that video. I need to update people on things because some people only know my channel from the Kazuo videos, CSGO era, or random product reviews from ages ago, and they've never even seen the rest of my videos or the pepper growing stuff. So it's like I just want to make like a clear, concise like timeline of what happened and where we're at now. That's all. I'm signing off.